Trophies and lists go together like peanut butter and jelly, or like peanut butter and Nutella, or like peanut butter and chicken wings. The point I'm trying to make here is that peanut butter can be used on anything and it will still taste delicious. Prove me wrong. So, another video of me going through my trophy list and talking about my overall experience with said games. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. Now, I have already talked about this in my previous video, so I will touch over this quickly. The first Spyro game I adored and loved playing. Definitely a classic. The sequel was alright but didn't vibe with me, the new direction they were heading in, and the third game was no different. My least favorite of the series, but the one thing I'll give it is you don't have to 100% the game to get the 41 trophies and platinum, which I appreciated. This was a bit of a slog for me, but I'm glad I did it. Hopefully we get Spyro 4 in the future that pays homage to the first game. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Sackboy, which has 46 trophies, is a perfect example of a game that you would think is an easy platinum, but oh boy, does this game throw you a curveball. Now, I don't even know where to start when it comes to this. I suppose online trophies? Now, when you go online, you will 9 out of 10 times be connected to kids, because this game looks like it is for kids, ergo adults buy it for their kids. And kids, when it comes to doing certain things online, aren't the best wingmen. I'm just going to quickfire through some trophies. Get top score 20 times. Start a dance party. This requires that someone else has the dance emote equipped. Complete a knitted night trial while holding another player. You get the idea. Seems easy, but when you're in a server with 3 other kids shouting down the mic, it ain't a fun time. But the granddaddy of hard trophies has to be the String It Together trophy, which requires you to complete the ultimate knitted night trial by getting gold. Now, this trial is a fusion of all previous 15 trials, and to get gold you must complete it in under 10 minutes. And if you die, you start all the way at the beginning. This trophy took me 2 days to get, and my frustration levels were at the max. This trophy has legit stopped gamers from getting the platinum for this game, so believe me when I say it is no joke. Patience and learning from your mistakes is the only advice I can give. Am I glad I did it? Extremely. Will I play another Sackboy again? Dear God, no. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. After the hellish nightmare that was Sackboy, I turned my gaze to a more chill and friendly neighborhood platinum, Miles Morales. Now, as much as I enjoyed this game, it must be said that this is basically glorified DLC for the 2018 Spider-Man. But that being said, you should play this. It has a great story that is a bit slow to take off, but its ending will move you and make your heart grow at least 3 sizes that day. 2 playthroughs will be needed, but if you plan your trophies right, you can get 90% of everything in the first run, making it possible to speedrun the second. An added bonus is the New Game Plus, which will help with that. 50 trophies that are not all complicated, say for the 100 times combo, which might take a few tries to get, but you can choose this in a combat training mission on easy, so FYI. Enjoying this video so far? It would be really awesome if you'd hit that subscribe button over there, as this helps the channel to grow. Make sure to drop a comment if you have any one of these platinums, and hitting the like button would be the cherry on top. Operation Tango. If you loved 2021's Game of the Year, It Takes Two, then do I have a game for you. Operation Tango became available for free when it joined PS Plus during the month of June 2021. Here, you either play as the hacker or field agent, out on deadly missions, trying to save the world. So you better bring your communication game to this. As the hacker, you will need to walk your field agent through the necessary steps to be able to access certain areas, and as the field agent, correctly describe to the hacker what you are seeing so he can carry out his part in all of this. 2 playthroughs will be needed, one as the hacker and one as the field agent, and apart from having a blast playing this, your second playthrough will be much easier as you will have the general idea of what must be done. 24 trophies for this one, which are all straightforward. However, there was a delay for the platinum to pop when myself and HD Guy completed the game. About 1 hour delay to be more precise. We generally thought that the trophy was glitched, but after repeatedly looking at the PS app, we eventually saw that the platinum had been registered to our accounts. Murdered Soul Suspect. From saving the world to saving our soul. I purchased this game for no more than €2 on the PS Store, and if you're looking for a narrative driven game, then this murder mystery might tickle your fancy. 49 trophies, where the majority are hunting down those numerous collectibles, 150 to be exact, and completing side missions. Don't expect a lot of action in this one. This game has you investigating your murder and is 95% walking and talking. But I found the story to be very interesting, and playing games like this, especially at that price, diversifies your game type and might introduce you to a genre you previously thought you wouldn't be interested in. Just make sure to read up on the trophy list, as there is an area you can lock yourself out of when advancing through the story. So make sure you get all the collectibles in said area before moving on. A Plague Tale: Innocence. Here is the perfect example of why trophy hunting can be a good thing. I would never have played this game if it was not for the platinum, but I'm so glad I did. One hell of a story that sees you playing Amicia, trekking through 1348 France with her younger brother Hugo, who somehow has the power to control the rats that are plaguing the land. As Amicia, who is only 15 years old, may I add, the game obligates you to think out your next move, as 1. You can't just go 1v1 me bro against enemy soldiers who are in full body armor and packing a sword, and 2. Rats are everywhere, so you will need to use the little light you have or can muster to advance. 36 trophies for Plague's Tale, but I must warn you, there are 2 trophies associated to fully upgrading your slingshot and equipment. Now this game is extremely stingy beyond belief when it comes to resources, and I mean that in the literal sense. Upgrade only what is required to be upgraded and craft the bare minimum when it comes to ammo. If you complete this game without fully upgrading your equipment, you are royally fucked. Excuse my French. As to go back to an earlier chapter in Chapter Select, will start you off with what you had when you first passed through there. Now, if this has happened to you like it did to me, fear not, as there is an exploit to glitch the upgrading menu and give you infinite resources to upgrade your gear. This can be done at the beginning of Chapter 10, and the way to perform it varies depending on what version of the game you have. Before attempting this game, look up if that exploit is still available or has been patched. Foxyland 2. The next few games I will hang my head in shame and not make excuses. I was looking for a quick platinum and this game was dirt cheap. You don't even have to finish the game to get the trophy. It'll pop for you not even halfway through. If I remember correctly, you only need to look out for a secret island or area, as there's a trophy associated to finding it. Foxyland. Got the platinum for the second one, might as well get it for this one. Same story, dirt cheap, platinum popped not even halfway, 30 minutes tops. Baseball Breakthrough Gaming Arcade. Will this humiliation never end? Yes, it's a grubby platinum. Yes, I shouldn't have gotten it. I realize this now. During that moment, the rush to get my numbers up overtook me and I wasn't thinking straight. A grubby platinum here and there is okay, but as a trophy hunter, one must also know when to stop.
Stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more!
Donuts and justice. Now one could make the argument that this is another grubby platinum, but here at least they try and make a decent and fun game out of it. This is a fast-paced 2D horizontal shoot 'em up where you can play either one of 2 super cops who are out on the streets keeping it clean against all types of scumbag and villainy. 14 trophies that you can get in under 20 minutes, but at least you can feel like a badass achieving it. I would also like to add that it has a free PS5 upgrade, so you can imagine what trophy number 41 is. This, kids, is what we call foreshadowing. Right, so those are trophies 31 to 40. Do you have any one of these? Don't be afraid to share. We don't judge here. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, as I'm really pushing for 1000 subscribers. Don't forget to comment and smash that like button. Thank you again for watching and making it this far, and I'll see you all next time.